With the permission of Hashem, on Shabbat, the last Shabbat, it was the parasha of Re'eh. Re'eh, that means look. Why the Torah starts this parasha with Re'eh, look? Re'eh anuchi noten lifnechem hayom beracha uklala. Look, I am going to go to give you today a blessing or a cursing. The question is, the Torah starts with Re'eh, with look. The Torah don't say Re'u. When the Torah says Re'u, that means Moshe Rabbeinu is talking to a majority. But here, Moshe Rabbeinu is talking like he is talking to one person. But Moshe Rabbeinu was talking to millions of Jews. So Moshe Rabbeinu should have said, Re'u, look, Re'u natati lifnechem, I give you. So Moshe Rabbeinu, he used the word like he's talking to one, and then he used the word like he's talking to a lot. So, the Torah, you have to understand why the Torah talk like that. Re'u lifnechem is like he's in front of you. Re'eh, it's only one. Re'u, it's a lot. Lifnechem, it's a lot. Re'eh, it's one. And lifnechem, it's a lot. I mean, just imagine you are in a concert. The singer, if he talk to the people, he will talk to them with a language of a pluriel. He will not use a word look. He will say, all of you. He will use a word that he's talking to a public. And here Moshe Rabbeinu is talking to the public, to millions of Jews. And I was thinking something incredible. I was thinking that Moshe Rabbeinu, he used the word Re'eh and Lifnechem. Re'eh is like he's talking to one. Lifnechem is like he's talking to a lot of people. And I think that Moshe Rabbeinu, he has a message to tell them here. Every Jew, he has a way how to say Hashem. Look, there is a lot of levels how to feel Hashem. Like if we are talking about Moshe Rabbeinu, the way Moshe Rabbeinu he feel Hashem is not like me. Moshe Rabbeinu is so close to Hashem. It's not me. I mean, there is a lot of levels. I was here in New York. America is a place of money. I mean, you see here, the material, you cannot imagine. This is the place of material. I feel so bad about a lot of people here because they live with rich people. There is some million people, some poor people, but they live with the community. And they feel bad. But they cannot match the community. I feel bad for them. I've been receiving a lot of people lately here in New York, and a lot of times people telling me, I prefer to sell my house or to move somewhere that I don't know nobody, because I can't live here. I was rich one day, now I'm not rich. I see people that they were rich, they are today poor. I see people that they were poor, they are rich. I'm not comfortable. I don't know what's going to happen. I suffer. I go to the synagogue. They look at me. I don't get aliyah, because to have aliyah, you have to pay thousands of dollars, and I can't afford. So I stopped going to synagogue. I started to go 2-3 kilometers to pray with some Ashkenazim. There, they don't sell nothing. There at least I have Aliyah, a free Aliyah. You know, you see, I think that Moshe Rabbeinu, alav shalom, when he was talking to the Moshe Rabbeinu, he put all the Jews like one person. He told them, look, Re'e Anuchi, look at me. Of course, you think that I am in a high level, but look, you are all like me. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu, he was talking, he said Re'e. It's like he was talking to one person, but he was talking to all Jews. He didn't use the word Re'u, like he's talking to a lot. He used only the word of Re'e, that he was talking like to one person. He told him, look, for me, you are me. Re'e, for me. You, it's me. The same way that you think that I am a high level, you as well. You are in a very high level. Just the most important is do your own Avodat Hashem. Just do the Avodat Hashem. Just focus on how to serve Hashem. And no matter, you don't need to be like me to be what you are. Because a lot of people, no, and this is, before Moshe Rabbeinu alav Hashem passed away, Moshe Rabbeinu, he repeated the Ten Commandments. He repeated the Ten Commandments to the Bnei Israel. And the question was, why Moshe Rabbeinu repeated the Ten Commandments to the Bnei Israel? What was the purpose? What was the reason? And then he told him, look, today, most of you were not at the Ten Commandments because it was 40 years ago. And 40 years ago, the Jews who left Egypt, they received the Torah. And because they spoke bad language against Israel, so they all died. So it's a new generation. But don't forget, when Hashem gave the Torah, he used the word, Anuchi Hashem Elokecha, I am Hashem your God. He didn't use the word, like I am Hashem Elohechem, your God, like he's talking to a majority. For Hashem, when he talked to the Jews, he talked like he was talking to one person. Why? Because Hashem, he wanted to tell them, even that I am Anuchi, no one can reach my level, no one can be like me, because I am the Creator, I am Hashem, I am everything. But for me, if I see you doing the right thing, and if I see you that you do all your strength to serve me, so for me, all of you are like one person. Can you imagine when Hashem said Anochi? You have there Moshe Rabbeinu, you had there Aharon HaKohen, you had there all the big tzaddikim. There were a lot of tzaddikim. All Shevet Levi, they were tzaddikim. You had there Nahshon ben Aminadab, you had there Yehoshua ben Nun. Can you imagine? And when Hashem, he said, Anuchi Hashem Elokecha, when Hashem, he said, Anuchi Hashem Elokecha, Hashem, he used the word Anuchi, I am and you. That means it's like we're one. And as a matter of fact, there is a Gemara who said, there is a Gemara who said, Kudsha Berichu, Oraita, Am Yisrael Had. There is a Gemara who said that Hashem, the Jews, and the Torah are one. Can you imagine that? That Hashem compare himself to Am Yisrael. But when? When there is Torah. When there is Torah, so you and me, we are one. When you respect Torah, so there is you and me. And this is the reason why Hashem, he used the word Anuchi Hashem Elokecha. And when Hashem, he talked to the Jews at that day, when he gave them the Ten Commandments, I was there, you were there. all of us, all Am Israel, till Mashiach, all the souls, all the neshamot, that they're going to come, they've been there. They were there when Hashem, He gave the Torah. They were there. And Hashem, it's incredible. Hashem, He didn't use the word Anochi Hashem, in particular, I am Hashem, Elokechem, I am Hashem, your God. To all of you now, Hashem, He said, Anochi Hashem, Elokecha. He said, Hashem, He compared Moshe Rabbeinu to the rest, so everyone is like one. So I think this is something that Moshe Rabbeinu, alav shalom, he wanted to make, before he passed away, he talked to the Jews, and he repeat them the Matan Torah. He wanted to tell them, look, it's a message for all of us. It's a message that it's repeated every year. Every year on Matan Torah, you might have a thought. Was a Matan Torah? Yes. All of us who were there. So all of us, we hear Anochi. So now, the parasha of this week, Re'eh Anochi, Moshe Rabbeinu used the word Anochi. He's talking to them again. Re'eh, look, like Hashem, when he said, Anochi Hashem Elokecha. Moshe Rabbeinu, he said, look, Re'eh Anochi. Don't forget the day that you received the Torah. But you were not there because we were not born yet. But your neshama was there. And Moshe Rabbeinu is talking to all the Jews like he was talking to one Jew. But he used the word lifnechem. This is the question. When he used the word lifnechem, because he wanted to tell them, I know that each one of you has a different face. Lifnechem is from the word panim. Panim. Lifnechem is like from the word panim. Everyone has different face. Everyone has different thought. Everyone has different name. Everyone have a different business. But for Hashem, you are only one. Everyone has a different knowledge. Everyone has different conception how he knows Hashem. We don't know Hashem the same. Everyone has a way how to know Hashem. Everyone has a panim. Everyone has a face. But for Hashem, you are only one. And there is only one Torah. And there is only one Jew. And there is only one God. That was the message of Moshe Rabbeinu. So Moshe Rabbeinu said, if you follow this step, so this is the bracha. Otherwise, it's a klala. It's a curse. It's pity. You have the opportunity to become connected to Hashem with the Torah, and you don't do it. I was yesterday, I promise you, I was so proud of a Jew. His name is Daniel. I will not tell you his family name, Daniel. Yesterday I received him a deal. Daniel, I know very, very well, and he wanted to get married with a girl. And he prayed so much, and at the end, Baruch Hashem, he married the girl he wanted. Because really he wanted that one. And it was not sure, she was not sure. But every time he will come to ask me, bracha, bracha, bracha. I said, but maybe she's not. He said, Rabbi David, she's the one I want, she's the one. And for me, she's a good one. I said, so you pray. And Baruch Hashem, they got married. Now, he had a problem in his business. And there was one Jew, a billionaire. He was the only one that he can help him. And for 2 years, he was trying to meet him. And no way. This Daniel, he talk, he pray, and he see people talking during the tefillah. He said, maybe Hashem he don't receive my tefillah. He took, a commitment that he will not talk anymore during the tefillah. Look, he's a tzaddik. I mean, everybody's talking, and he's the only one not talk. What happened? That billionaire man came. What it's Sarah? And he looked at him. Wow, the man I was looking for 2 years is here. He's my opportunity to talk to him. And he was thinking, but Daniel, you promised not to talk. Yes, but it's impossible. You've been waiting 2 years. He's the man. He's the opportunity. Sarah, he was there. And that man, he just came to put tefillin. That's it. He came, he's a Jew of 5 minutes. He's not a Jew for 1 hour of tefillah. He's a Jew of 5. You know, my father, alav shalom, always, I will never forget. When he pushed people to pray, he will tell them, look, there is to be connected to Hashem, it could take 1 hour, it could take half an hour, it could take 5 minutes, even 2 minutes, just to put it tefillin. And you are connected to Hashem. You don't need to stay 1 hour, don't worry. Just connect yourself to Hashem. So the Jew was the Jew of 5 minutes. And then if he focused then he saw the Jew that is going to leave. I am going to lose my opportunity. This is my opportunity, I'm going to lose it. Yes, but Daniel, you promise you cannot talk. Okay, he didn't talk. He saw him just leaving the room. After the tefillah, he said, what I did. Hashem can understand me. And then he said, that was my biggest Yitzhara. Because the Yitzhara, when you see that you want to connect yourself with Hashem, so it will bring you that millionaire just to disconnect you from Hashem. So I told him, he said, so what happened? He said, well, I'm happy. I'm so happy that I respected my commitment to Hashem and didn't talk. This is Re'eh. This is Re'eh. Look, sometimes people are looking, I would like to tell you something incredible. Sometimes people are looking for the wrong look. They are looking the wrong look. Moshe Rabbeinu told them, look the right look. Look the right look. You have millions of faces in front of you. Lifnechem. You have millions of faces in front of you. But look for the right one. Look at your face. You know the right thing to do. Don't look the wrong face. Look at the right one. My wife, she went to a wedding last week. And when she came back, she forgot her purse. And her purse is very expensive because she borrowed it from somebody. And it costs a lot of money. And she called everybody. She called the salon. She called Madame Benamour. She called. It was. And they saw pictures when she left the salon. She left with no purse. That means she forgot it in the salon. But where's the purse? So they thought they were going to see the cameras if somebody took it, but maybe the camera can't see. It's a huge salon. I mean, anyway, she was very sad. So I told her, well, kapara. She said, yes, of course, kapara, but I have to pay. I have to pay the purse. So I looked as well in her room. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find it. During the Shabbat dinner, she went like that. I said, why? The purse. Kapara. Kapara the purse. We'll get you one. No, it's okay. It's impossible. How did I forget it? I went out without the purse. What happened to me? Say, okay, it's kapara. Shabbat, we went to synagogue. I came. My wife, she was waiting at the door with a big smile. Viviane, are you okay? David, I found the purse. Where was the purse? In the room. But I looked. Yeah, but it was there, behind the wig. But I pushed the wig. I saw there was nothing. So she said, Baruch Hashem, I found it. Now the question is, what happened? There is nothing to understand. Sometimes Hashem wants to teach you. The purse, I'm sure she came with the purse. Maybe we saw pictures that she had no purse, but maybe the purse was behind her, that you cannot see. The purse was in the room. The purse, he did not come, he did not fly 40 kilometers on Shabbat from where it was to my house. Now, just Hashem wants to show you. If I want you to see, you see. If I want that you cannot see, you cannot see. Hashem is the boss. He is the Baal Habayit. So Moshe Rabbeinu told the Jews, Re'eh, you have to know your view, your vision is not the same vision like Hashem. Because your vision, yes, Hashem give you the vision, the eyes to see. But if Hashem he don't want you to see, so you will not see. Even that the thing it's in front of you, lifnechem. Lifnechem, that means in front of you. Even if the purse is in front of you, if Hashem don't want you to see, so you will not see. But at least see what it is in front of you. There is Torah, there is mitzvot. At least don't close your eyes. See. Lifnechem. See what it is. It's like Moshe Rabbeinu is talking, like he's talking individually to each person. Re'eh Yosef, Re'eh Jack, Re'eh David, Re'eh Ephraim, Re'eh. It's like Moshe Rabbeinu, he's talking to each one. If each Jew, he understood from Moshe Rabbeinu what the message is giving him. Look, lifnech, what it is in front of you. And there is a big rabbi, Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, who is a big rabbi. This Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, he said something incredible. He said, there is two kinds of blind. There is a blind that he's blind because he was born blind. There is another kind of blind that he see, but he don't want to see. I will never forget one day, I was Sandak in Paris. There was a rich man from Los Angeles. I know him. He was a poor man. I remember I gave him a bracha and I gave him advice what to do. And he became a very, very wealthy man. And suddenly, he was in Paris. He did not know that I'm going to be there and to be at Sandak. When he saw me, he was embarrassed because for 5 years he didn't call me. And he became very well known. So he remained. After the Brit Milah, everybody were going. And this man, he was waiting because I was next to the door. So automatically, he has to see me. And he didn't want to talk to me. At the end, we were in the synagogue, only a few people. And I looked at him, His name is Joseph. Yosef? Yosef? I called him. Yes? You don't recognize me? I have doubt. They said, Rabbi David, the one that I know from Los Angeles. I told him, Yosef, are you blind? Did my face change on 5 years? The same beard, the same head, the same peyot, the same man. It's you who changed. You were poor, now you're rich. But I did not change. I'm the same David Pinto. I'm sorry, Rabbi David. So he said, I'm sorry. I said, okay, I'm sorry. But I told him, Re'eh. Sometimes people, they don't want to see the reality. They want to make themselves blind. And that's what Moshe Rabbeinu, a message from Moshe Rabbeinu. Re'eh, open your eyes. Look. Don't close your eyes. Don't make yourself that you are a blind man. Look, you can see. And you see. Don't make fun of me. Hashem is talking to the Bnei Israel. So now I try to explain to you this pasuk in many ways. Many ways I try to explain this pasuk. That Moshe Rabbeinu, he talked to the Jews, Re'eh, like he's talking to one person. And the word Re'eh, it's like, if you do a calculation of Re'eh, it's or. Or, that means light. Light. When there is light, you see. When there is no light, you don't see. But, excuse me, the Torah said, Vayir'u et hakolot. When Hashem gave the Torah to the Bnei Israel, it said that the Jews, they saw the voice. The voice, you hear. You don't see the voice. What the meaning? Vayir'u et hakolot. They saw the voice. You see a face, you see a person, you see, with your eyes you see, but to see the voice, it's impossible. You cannot see the voice. The answer is, it depends on what level you are. If you are a good man, even the voice you can see. If you are not an honest man, even the voice you don't see. What do you mean they saw the voice? What do you mean they saw the voice? The Jews, they arrived to a so high level that level where that they reach that nothing, it doesn't exist. Even the voice that you cannot see, you can only hear, even that you can see. Because it's a creation of Hashem, the voice. Even that they saw. I give you an example. Like you, Joseph. You sleep. And your father call you. Joe. Yes, Papa. Now, the house is in the middle of the night. It's dark. But when your father call you imagine your father. You see him through his voice. You recognize it. This is Vayir'u et hakolot. They saw the voice. They achieve a high level of emunah on HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so they feel Hashem. It's like they saw Hashem. I think that's what Moshe Rabbeinu, he wants to explain them. Re'eh, Moshe Rabbeinu is talking to all the Jews, but it's like he's talking to one, individually. Look at your face. Re'u penechem. Look at your face. Look what in front of your face. Look the true. Look, there is I'm not finished. There is a prophet who said, Se'or enechem marom o mi bara'eli. Lift up your eyes up, look at the sky, and see who created all this. But open your eyes. People today, they are searching galaxies, cosmos. NASA, they send to space to discover what? Billions of dollars to understand. But a waste of money. Save that money for poor people. Give tzedakah. Do chesed. Do chesed. You want to reach what? If you are looking for Hashem, Hashem is everywhere. I mean, is the purpose is to look who created all this? It's Hashem. You will never reach Him. You will never arrive to destination. Hashem is next to you. What are you looking for? Re'eh. Look. What are you looking for? Hashem is lifnechem. Hashem is in front of you. You're looking for something that it doesn't exist. Because you are not looking for the right thing. You are looking to know, but you will never know. Billions of years, you will not reach the sky, the Shamayim. There's no limit. You're looking for Hashem, so He's not up there. He's down here. He's next to you. Look at my hand. One day, I told somebody, where is your ears? Your ears. He went like that. Here's my ears. But instead of showing me his ears, here he put his hand in, but he took his hand, he turned it around his neck to touch the other ear. And he twisted his neck. If you look for Hashem, He's next to you. So, my friend, this is this beautiful parasha of Re'eh. I love it. And this parasha of Re'eh talk a lot. This parasha will talk a lot about tzedakah. That means Hashem wants to make you understand. Open your eyes. When you see somebody that is not well, go and visit him. You see somebody that has no real problem, help him if you can. But you're not allowed to do a death. In life, the bracha is to help, but do as you can. You cannot do above, more than what you can. So, Be'ezat Hashem, I pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu to give you bracha v'etzchana. Don't forget that Moshe Rabbeinu Alav Shalom is telling to everyone, all of you, has different level. But for Hashem, you are all the same. Nirat Shamayim, rabbis, even rabbis, they are not the same. Each rabbi has, each one has his level. But the most important is we have the same route. We're going in the same route. This is the most important. Re'eh Anuchi, and this is the bracha. The bracha is when you open your eyes and you see the emet. But the klala is when you don't want to open your eyes. You want to see what you want to see. Not what Hashem you want you to see. This is the problem. I pray to Hashem to give you ברכה והצלחה, יברך אדוני וישמרך, יאר אדוני פניו אליך וחונק יישא אדוני פניו אליך וישם לך שלום.